Welcome into the Jam Happy Hour. I hope you are set for an hour's worth of music, conversation, and just hanging out and jamming out, having a good time. We are being joined by Happy Landing coming in from Nashville, Tennessee. Hi, everybody. Cheers. Thanks for being here.
Cheers.
How we doing?
I can't believe we made it. Here we go.
Gosh. I'm trapped in a computer.
Way through. I can already tell we're going to have a lot of fun this hour. Your fans getting to know us, our fans getting to know you, and just honestly vibing out over wine and music. What better way to spend a wine Wednesday?
No better way.
Love it.
No better way. And we know we love to jump right on in. So if somebody has not experienced the energy that is Happy Landing, how do you kind of describe yourself to someone new?
Oh man, that's a great question. We've been described as like edgy folk rock, fun folk rock, stuff like that. It kind of, you can listen to our music and get a good taste, but if you come to our live show, you really see. We just like to turn it up to 11 a little bit with these little acoustic instruments. So.
Well, I want to talk touring. I want to talk live music. I want to talk all the things you've been up to, including the new album and whatnot. But let's go ahead and jump right on into this Jam Happy Hour with Happy Landing. What would you like to perform for us first?
Sure, we're going to play a song off our debut record that we just put out. The album's called Golden, but this song is called My, My, My.
My, with Happy Landing here in the Jam Happy Hour. You guys enjoy.
She said, wipe your nose, sugar boy, meet me by the firelight. I can't wait another day, when you gonna ask me to dance? My, mountains, moonlight and sky. My, some days I wish we didn't have to die. I won't go back to Mississippi unless you're with me, babe. Oh, sweet honey, you're kinda funny the way you sing my name. My, mountains, moonlight and sky. My, some days I wish we didn't have to die. Didn't have to die. Swear I'm gonna dance with you. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Mountains, moonlight and sky. My. Some days I wish we didn't have to die. My, mountains, moonlight and sky. My, some days I wish we didn't have to die. We didn't have to die.
And that's how you kick it off in the Jam Happy Hour with Happy Landing. That is, it's energetic, it's edgy, it's all the things, for sure. But it's a big sound and it's a big energy. How did this all come together? I mean, this is like a pretty, big group. At what point did you guys go, okay, we want to do this?
It's funny. I remember. So it started out kind of like me really, and then my brother and then Jacob came and drummed some, and then Then Keegan was Jacob's girlfriend, so he was like, she can sing. And then Wilson came up to us at a show and was like, I can play bass. And it just kind of like over the first few shows after we put
Wow.
out some songs came together. And I remember writing a song called October. It's our most streamed song. And I was like, there has to be a fiddle right here in this song right
Oh,
here.
that's nice.
Oh, 100%. But I didn't
never
know.
heard that
I had
part.
no. I didn't
That's
know a fiddle
sweet.
player. Well, I knew Andrew, but I was like, that guy's not gonna play with us. And then Jacob reached out to Andrew, and that the rest is history. It just kind of
So-
clicked.
It sounds like not only did it come together kind of organically, but it came together pretty quick.
It did. It did. Yeah.
We were all in college at the time. We were
During COVID.
It was that's the thing too.
good
Is we
Lord.
just had so much like practice time because
Yeah.
nobody was doing anything. That by the time all the like restaurants and venues and stuff were back open,
Yeah.
it needed somebody to come play for the audience, and that was us.
And you're like, we're ready. We're ready to go. If you're just jumping in late, Jam Happy Hour here. We have Happy Landings with us today. So if you're not familiar with Keegan and Andrew and Maddie and Wilson and Jacob, you will be by the end of this hour. By the way, Keegan, my Leo energy sister, happy
Yes.
birthday early.
It's birthday week.
It
Happy
is
late birthday
month.
to you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jan
Thank
from
you.
Jam.
You know how I like to celebrate?
How?
Oh,
Oh,
With wine.
I'm
With
you.
wine.
wine.
You know what? I'll drink to
Wine.
that, Jana.
I'll drink to that too.
I
Please,
love
can we
wine.
all raise our glasses to
I
the
need
birthday
some more. Can
gals?
someone pour me some more?
Oh, sorry, I
Jam?
just spilled a
Oh,
little.
Sellers wine.
we got empty glasses over here.
Oh,
We'll get out
I
soon.
spilled a little bit.
I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
take a sip anyway.
Now it's a real
Okay.
birthday.
Birthday party.
You know what I love about it, Jana, is Jam Cellar. Oh, I was gonna read that tag. Jam Cellars, easy to drink, easy to love, everyday wines. They're just easy to find at local retailer or online.
It was easy.
Listen to
amazing.
that golden
I
voice
see
over
butter
there.
all around the stores.
You're coming for my job. I see. Okay.
No. I have enough on my plates.
I got my eye on you. And you guys do have a lot going on. You have
mind pouring
just
me
put
a
out
little
a new album. You talked about Golden a little bit while ago. We'll dive in on that in just a little bit. And there's also a tour coming up here soon. But you just kind of played a big gig,
Sure did.
like a
Yeah.
crazy gig. And I've only been in the audience of a Lollapalooza. What was that like to be on the stage and look out over all that craziness and the skyline?
It's crazy. It's just so we
Bananas.
actually that show was 2 years ago or 2 years later to the day that we played in Chicago for the first time.
On the day.
And-
Yeah,
on the day.
So
And
you believe
while-
in that kind of stuff, like
And I mean, it
You know,
was just
Providence.
like, but the day after we played our first show there, we had a day off, and so we rode our bikes through Grant Park while they were
Park.
still tearing down Lolla 2022. And so at the time, I remember us being like,
Oh, that would be
we're gonna
cool,
do this
yeah.
someday.
Right.
Didn't think it'd be 2 years later, and so it was really cool to be
Man,
up there.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Still kind of hasn't really set in.
hit yet.
fully.
We were watching the headliner on Sunday, Blink 182,
Yes.
and me and Keegan were just like sitting there crying
Started tearing up. I
because
was
we were like,
what is my life?
what the hell happened? How did we get here?
If you guys want to see some footage, if you haven't seen it yet, go to their Instagram. There's so many like great little snippets from throughout the weekend, and you guys do a really good job of just kind of like sharing what's going on with you as a band, where you're going, how you're presenting not only your craft but also taking everybody kind of along for the ride. How do you feel about social media as almost like I've heard it like the sixth member of the band at some point?
my
It seems
gosh.
like it's a full-time job, but do you
That's all.
embrace it, or is it like, okay, whose turn is it?
Keegan's the wizard.
I do most of it, but
Wow.
you got to map it out and plan it because these days we're so busy. It's like
Yeah.
every day there's something we got to share with the world,
Right.
Yeah, there's never shortage of something to post nowadays.
and so
And with
But you
what's
can't
been going on.
overpost. There's a sweet spot.
there is.
True.
But
Tell that to
it's
Bleacher
cool
Report.
to be able to have such a direct. It's
Nice.
cool to be able to have such a direct connection with the people who care about us. And
Certainly.
They DM us and we can message them and we can tell them everything what's happening.
It's cool to see it grow because
Yeah.
I mean we hit 10K followers, and for us that was a big deal because it's like that's our community online. It's
Right.
pretty much on Instagram, and then we have a separate Instagram called the Clubhouse, which is like our basically our private Instagram. We follow everybody back, but it's a private page, and like our real fans can get the Clubhouse. They get exclusive insights and like songs and stuff like that. And we have a little group message with all our Clubhouse people. So Instagram's a really cool community thing for us, and it's cool to see it growing.
It very much is, and I want to get into kind of like the visuals of music these days, because it's not just like slapping a music video together anymore. Like, it is a 24/7 business. But as I have told you, this is the fastest hour in music, and we're already 10 minutes in. And I want another song from Happy Landing here in the Jam Happy Hour. So where would you like to take us next on this
Shut
musical
up and
journey?
play some music.
Exactly what I meant to say.
Dance, monkey.
We want to play another song from our debut album that we just put out. This one's called The Family Band, and it's a cool representation of us because we feel like family now. And the band name comes from a family name. So this is called The Family Band.
Enjoy here in the Jam Happy Hour.
Tonight we up and left, stole the boats and the fishing nets and sailed away. Still see the lights out on the shore, they can't find us anymore, we're on our way. Just in case they come out after us, take the oars, I'll load the guns. I reckon when we land, we'll make a living in the family band. We'll play for all the working men, maybe you'll learn to sing again. Alright! I don't think I could be any more in love with you. If I die at sea, I know the sun still rise above me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, my love, my love, my love, I love. When the morning comes, everyone will be wondering where we gone. You and I both know to be loved is all you need to be someone. Don't you worry there, my dear, we'll come back when the coast is clear. I don't think I could be any more in love with you. If I die at sea, I know the sun still rise above me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, my love, my love, my love, I love, I love. Oh, just lay your head down on me. 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 Oh my, I don't think I could be any more in love with you. If I die at sea, I know the sun still rises above me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh my, I don't think I could be any more in love with you. If I die at sea, I know the sun still rises above me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, just lay your head down on me. Oh, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love.
I love the storytelling in the songs. It's like you can really kind of like picture yourself, in it. Like grab the oars, I'll load the gun. Like it's just like everybody's along for an adventure. And you had mentioned, obviously, with the name being the family band of that song off the new album, Golden, by the way. I'm interested. You said it's kind of like the genesis of the name of the band, also being very family oriented too. Where does Happy Landing come from?
Sure. So the Happy Landing comes from my grandfather, actually. He used to tell us stories about when they would jump out of airplanes in the military. They would say, "I hope you have a happy landing."
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, right. Hope your parachute works, buddy.
Hope that goes well for you.
Yeah. And so he actually named his family land that where my mother grew up and where we go every year for 4th of July, my family. And he named it Happy Landing as a place for his family to have a happy landing. And I guess, it just kind of made sense for a band name of this type. Just a very truly American sounding band.
Yeah.
And,
Very metaphorically.
yeah, and it just made sense, and it's kind of been cool to see that name grow from a small family to a national family, and hopefully worldwide family, internationally.
Continuing to grow too, because I know you guys are about to head out on the road soon, less than a month. Well, yeah, right. Yeah, a month from now, you're going to be off and running. It's a pretty sizable tour. Have you undertaken one quite this big before?
Not this big. We've done like 4 weeks on the road. I think we're about to do 6 for the first time. Right? Am I?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
missing
that's
anything?
true.
Yeah.
Well,
We've
you're
been out
starting
with
at one of my favorite venues ever. I went to school in Chapel Hill.
No
so-
way.
No.
Let's go.
So you're going to Cat's Cradle.
Oh, we
in
love Cat's
Colorado.
Cradle.
Down.
Classic. Are there any venues that you're also really looking forward to hitting on this tour?
Yeah, well,
I mean, Lincoln
Lincoln
Hall,
Hall,
in
Chicago.
Chicago.
We
Yes.
announced it yesterday, actually.
They're coming back.
We did that once 2 years ago, and it's
With the
beautiful
502s.
with the 502s.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
perfect.
It's one of the bigger venues on this tour.
Yeah.
But we love Chicago.
Is it
Yeah.
weird to think that you can with constantly touring and going, that you can have these little nuggets of memories in these places? Because you're going to see a million rooms over time.
It's
So
crazy.
you're just I love this little place
Yeah.
right here. As a fan, I have to imagine you have a good amount of memories everywhere you go. But what makes a venue stick out to you?
I mean, that's a good question. I think, as far as just venues, I think just good people, friendly staff, and good sound. It's kind of all we really need to have a good night.
I almost thought you were going to say good snacks.
Good snacks.
Well, that is
Good snacks
That's a part of
is
it.
a close third. Let me tell you. Yeah, good bathrooms, I guess.
yeah.
Dude, it's so funny
Soft
you bring
toilet
up
paper.
soft toilet paper. The 4 ply is always
home.
nice. Yeah, I definitely do have memories of certain venues. You mentioned Cat's Cradle. I remember. There was this poor gal. She had just had one too many Chardonnays from Jam Cellars, and I remember she was clearly she was on a wine high. God bless her, and she was just having a real tough time outside of the doorway. I think you kind of ran into her, right?
Where was
Or-
it? It was
Is it Cat's Cradle?
you, yeah.
yeah.
She was just getting reassurance from all her friends for half an hour, and
Well, she
you
couldn't find her friends. I
couldn't
had to,
find her friends.
I had to
There it
help
was.
her find her friends. Yeah.
I would say
It was tough.
for me, the people, the fans. You could, there's this little venue in Salt Lake City that we go to, and we're playing there again. It's you would never go there if there wasn't good music, and then the people just show up, and it just becomes something completely different from what it looks like on the outside. And now it's we're going back there, and we can't wait to go back there. But it's all because of the people, They just make it
Very cool.
and make it what it is.
I like to always throw up the what ifs or the vision boards or something along those lines. I mean, I know, touring is a beast for sure. But if you could go back and tour with any band that you've already toured with once before, but flip as the headliner,
Oh,
Oh,
who's wrong?
That's
who would that
Oh
be?
my gosh.
Probably.
That's an awkward thing for us
That's
to
an
say.
awkward question.
we did some shows with the Head and the Heart.
Oh my lord!
I would still love to support them,
Yeah.
because
I don't
they're way
know.
bigger than us.
Yeah.
And they're amazing.
But
We
what
love
a
them.
great partnership, though.
But that's
just
the
between-
biggest band we've played
Would
with.
love to
sure,
open
probably.
for them again.
Yeah.
that was really cool.
Forget the flip thing.
Yeah, forget that.
Yeah.
Stick with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hadn't met her. I'd love to do more shows with them. Yeah.
But we're really excited to bring Arts Fishing Club, who's the opener for our tour this year. We're excited to play with them and bring them on tour. I think it'll be a good pairing as well.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Talking about socials and whatnot earlier, do you guys do like playlisting on all of your like channels and whatnot for like other artists that maybe like you want to support?
Oh, we do have like personal playlists on our
Yeah,
Spotify
what's
page.
the best way to find those?
They're just right on our Happy Landing like Spotify page. We need to probably
We need to update
We'll
it.
probably
We'll
update
them,
them,
but if you scroll down, you see our faces. Wilson drew our faces on these little playlist covers, and so you can see our picks. But yeah, we'll update them soon for the new tour.
Well, you're about to have a lot of time
True.
right.
traveling
That's
from
so
town
true.
to town.
True. Oh my gosh.
We always like to say, you know, if people are enjoying the music, like if they're getting to enjoy, you know, Happy Landing here in the Jam Happy Hour, add them to your playlist and share them with your friends of, hey, check this out, because every little click, it does. It bugs the algorithm, and it just helps the web expand so that more people can get to know you and your sound. And we're thoroughly enjoying the Jam Happy Hour here tonight. It is time to jump in on our third song.
Oh baby.
We're 20 minutes in. It goes by like
Let's
this.
go.
Cooking.
So what would you like to perform next?
These cats are cooking.
All right. Well, we're in Nashville right now. That's where we live. We started in Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi, in college, but we all live in Nashville now. And as you know, with places, you meet people, and when you meet people, sometimes you fall in love, and then sometimes you fall out of love, and then sometimes that love or that relationship kind of is reflected upon the city. And so that's kind of what
Oh,
this
yeah.
song is about. It's about getting out of Nashville. We do love Nashville though.
Sure.
But it's like, you know, everything kind of reminds you of that relationship for a little bit. Everyone needs a break sometimes. And
Yep.
yeah, every single person in the world deserves to be happy. So this song is called Let Me Out.
Let me out. Happy Landings in the Jam Happy Hour.
2 years in this town took 2 days to undo it. You used to say you were gonna say country music. Now all you talk about is how it's more than a music town. Used to drive in circles, see the city from different views. Traffic's gotten worse and I feel further from you. All you talk about is how I'm slowing you down. I've been holding out for so long. I used to love this town, I thought it made you proud. Let me out if you don't want me around. I used to love the way we could never get lost, 'cause the interstate and around and around and around. So let me out, let me out, let me out. You ask if I'm okay, I plan on saying that I'm fine. I'll go see my brother and say she ain't worth your time. Used to walk around with a sparkle in my eye. I think I left it way back on over the drive. I used to love this town, I thought it made you proud. Let me out if you don't want me around. I used to love the way we could never get lost, 'cause the interstate and around and around and around. So let me out, oh, I used to have all your street signs memorized. Everything's a blur, everything's a blur. Here are some ways to jump or some wrong ways to know the words. Everything's a blur now. So let me out, let me out, let me out. I used to love this town, I'm in your rear view now. I'm getting out, 'cause you don't want me around. I used to love the way we could never get lost, 'cause the interstate just been around and around and around. So let me out, oh, I used to our song plays, drum tours on Broadways. You know the words, everything's a blur. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Everything's a blur, everything's a blur. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Everything's a blur.
I think everybody can kind of relate to a lot of what just came out of that song. I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't even go get a sub at the Publix and not think about your ass. So, you know.
Oh, wow, man. That's
Damn.
Wait.
Was that direct?
She's thinking of
was
selling
great.
the Publix and thinking of this person. Yeah, that's so true.
really real.
It is.
It's like when you show your current girlfriend or boyfriend like your favorite song, and then it becomes a memory with them, and then you
Right.
break up, and you're like, oh my god, this song sucks now. I can't listen to this anymore.
Or I still
I
like
hate
it, but
that.
I won't listen to it.
Richard
Like,
Simmons.
Simmons.
Kiss. Yeah, right.
Damn you, Marvin Gaye.
which researches very well. It's Happy Landon here in the Jam Happy Hour. If you are enjoying the music, please cheers and taste along with us as we enjoy wine and music for about another half an hour here. I figured out something here, though. You guys all met in a college town.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting your tour in a college town. Hitting
We're
a
in
couple of others
college.
along the way.
Do tell.
Having my experience between Chapel Hill and Tuscaloosa and everywhere in between, it's do you feel like the college town audiences are just more open to like really great new artists and new sounds? It's just everything's new in a college town, so let's just like go for it, because I feel like some of the best bands come up through those towns.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I think so. I think I'm gonna sound like a grandparent here. I think the kids are the future. But real talk, I do think that like the real reason anything happens is because like the youth of America is like always the first to adopt it, and then it kind of like becomes a thing. And being in a college town, like all these kids and young people are experiencing freedom for the first time. They're like partying, they're having a lot of fun, they're learning what it means to be an adult, and they're kind of developing their tastes. And so like being a young band in a college town kind of means that we get a really impressionable audience, and we kind of get to like grow up with them. And so I feel like that's really been the case for us. Like as we've gotten older, our fans have gotten older. You know, it's only been in a period of like 4 years, but even with that, we've seen a lot of maturing, and it's led to us being able to play in cities all over the country.
So cool. It's so you kind of agree, like with the theory of you know, everybody's kind of open to it. It's also because your sorority sister dates the bartender at the club, so you go every
It's always
night
helpful.
and you fall in love with these bands too. You know.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah, and you know, like college radio stations were like used to blow up a lot of bands
Oh my
because like that's
gosh.
what everybody listened to.
Yes.
Now not so the case, but
It's
you
a
know,
lost art.
It's a lost art, but in a sense, those people are still, you know, helping bands blow up and get off the ground in these cool little venues on college campuses. Shout out Proud Larry's in Oxford, Mississippi, who gave us our first chance.
Scott Carradine, Proud
you know,
Larry's.
we love that place.
I love that. Well, many more campuses in your future and bigger venues on from there, because now you have a whole new album to tour. How crazy is it to think, like, you know, the first of many, I'm sure,
Right.
but like from inception to where you are now, like it's 4 short years, and now you've got this little nugget. Well, I didn't mean that as a, but I went there, golden nugget.
There you
Now
go.
you have this beautiful little musical baby out into the world. How does it feel to have your first album out?
I'm so proud of our baby. I'm so proud of our little child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's grown up so fast.
Yeah.
she has.
It is. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to see us kind of really lock in what we want our sound to be. You know, over the last 4 years, trying to figure that out, and what stories we want to tell, and what voice we want to have. You know, because you know, you don't want your music to be just white noise, but you also don't want to take it too seriously. And so I think we've kind of found our spot and what we kind of want to add to the noise, if you will. And now, instead of just gold nuggets, it's a gold rush. Like, we're ready to do the next one. It's so fun.
That's so good.
Songwriter over here. Am I right? Come on.
No, we're so excited just to to show these songs to
Cameron
everybody
Ricky.
and play them around the country, and then do some more. It's
He
just
is
the
a
way it goes.
wordsmith, ladies and gentlemen.
And
How
single.
about that?
No, I'm
Oh,
just
there you
kidding.
go.
He's
and
married.
single.
He's very married.
Hope she's not watching.
Oh,
Are we live?
phone will ring in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, right.
That's my mom.
How long have you had to kind of sit on the songs, which I always think must be very hard as a band? When you're constantly tweaking and constantly writing and recording. Like, how long has Golden actually been in existence for y'all?
It's a good cue. Really good cue. We started recording it last summer. So like almost a full
July.
Yeah, like a full year ago. Almost a
Wow.
full calendar year we've had some
Yeah,
of these
just
songs.
recording. Yeah.
Just recording.
Before that,
Oh.
yeah.
I think we lost some volume. And aside from recording, it's different with each song, but like some of the songs, were written like a couple years ago, and it's like you don't really know what it's going to be until you show it to someone and they're like, yeah, let me do this to it. Let me add this lyric or this chord, and then all of a sudden it becomes takes on a new life. And so yeah, that's a great question. Some of them have been around for a while, but a lot of them are new, just kind of like they fit with the Golden vibe, and that's what we wanted to do.
So you are open to like the collaborative effort of, you may think a song is going to be this certain kind of way, and then someone can come along and be like, well, what about this? And you're not like protective, like, no, but
I'm definitely protective, but it's like it always happens. Like that's how you collaborate with someone. It's like you just have to put your ego aside and be like, you know what? Maybe this person has a broader vision of what this could be, and that's been the beauty of this band. I think is kind of like taking these ideas that one of us has, and then expanding upon them and allowing people to add their personal touch. And I think that is really what has made it special, even if it's not what I or someone else originally intended. But collaboration.
do you
has
see an album as kind of a snapshot in time?
That's cool. I've always felt that way about music, and like just the creative process in general. I think is like, oh man, I don't want to be the like. I read the Rick Rubin book, and this is what he said about it. But I didn't read the book. But I'm familiar with Rick Rubin and his philosophies, and he kind of mentions like I'm gonna borrow from him that. When you're making stuff, it should kind of like creatively making something. It should feel like a journal entry, right? Like it's like, this is just for me. I'm just writing what I feel to be true in this moment.
Right.
Or I'm making the music that I'm feeling that I want to make. It's not for anybody else. And then by the time you're done, it is a captured moment of your life, your experience, your history, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that applies for the music that we make, and it can be a really cool experience. I'm hoping that as I get older, when I'm like 50 and 60, even like 35, 40, I can have kids and like show them our music and like watch them dance to like the music I made in my 20s as they're like going through their infancy. I think that's going to be a cool experience. And I look
Or
forward to
like
that.
as a band, 10, 15, 20 years from now, you can look back on Golden and be like, oh my God, we've come
Right.
so far. We've
I
done so
used to
many
be so
things.
different. Yeah, totally.
So true. And just like with that last song we played, Let Me Out, it's like, oh man, it already feels like, that was a snapshot in time. And like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, remember when I felt like
Like,
that?
I don't even know what her name is. You
Yeah,
know?
right.
Exactly.
Moving on here in the Jam Happy
Gwendolyn.
Hour. Happy Landing's joining us here this evening for music and wine and conversation. If you guys are enjoying what you're hearing, please do follow and like and share with your friends if you think they're going to dig the sound. It all matters, and hopefully we can catch you out on the road soon. They have all their tour dates listed on their Instagram. Happy Landing XO. I hope that's a kiss and a hug.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Mwah.
Perfect.
For everybody.
What would you like to perform for us next here in the Jam Happy Hour?
All right, next we're gonna do our it's our most popular song on streaming, and it has been our favorite to play for a while, and it's called October. This is from our EP called Happy Landing, but this song's called October.
All right, here you go. October in the Jam Happy Hour.
Well, the light doesn't shine just on anyone. And I feel so fine on this harbor line. Last night in Boston you stole the show. We still got months left to go. Well, I'm hoping October won't bring no rain. And I know you miss me, that is shame. Give me 10 years and I'll be back on my feet. You gotta know when to stop the hurt, when to bleed. Yeah, 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 yeah. One time day, I don't know what it is you dream about. I don't know, is it something you can't live without? Oh, darling, now we love me. Oh, darling, now we love me. Well, let's leave this all behind us on the road. We still gotta see in Orlando. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause I wanna know what it is you dream about. I wanna know, is it something you can't live without? Oh, darling, now we love me. Oh, darling, now we love me. Well, I'm hoping October won't bring no rain. Yeah, I know you miss me. That is shame, that is shame. Well, let's leave this all behind us on the road. We still gotta see in Orlando. Oh, 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 cause I wanna know what it is you dream about. I wanna know, is it something you can't live without? Oh, darling, now we love me. Oh, darling, now we love me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh,
I can see why that is so popular. That is a good time right there.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
We had a
Thank you so
terrible.
much.
We're always very miserable when we play that one.
Yeah.
Miserable
we're very
landing.
sad.
I hate the month of October.
I mean, you're bringing the whole vibe down with that one.
I know.
It was funny. I was posting earlier before we went on live here. How cool is it that you can go into all these platforms now and just like drop in Happy Landings and all these songs pop up and people can use your music to express how they feel on such a global platform.
That is cool.
That's cool.
I haven't really thought about that. That's quite cool.
Yeah, like on an ontological level, the fact that Happy Landing exists is crazy to begin with. Yeah,
What does ontological mean?
It's like stuff being what it is.
Oh no,
type stuff.
I think it means like for real,
Yeah.
IRL.
Type B.
Yeah, IRL.
Tai Chi?
Yeah.
Thanks for dumbing it down for us here in the Jam Happy Hour.
Sorry,
Happy landing. Keegan, I have to ask. I mean, it's a lot of male energy going on in that room. How do you do it, girl?
Man, I mean, yeah.
Well, I know you really like one of them.
Everyone show me how strong you are.
I got you,
Who's
bitch.
I don't know.
stronger?
I mean, I definitely miss the girls when we're going. I grew up with. I only had a sister. I only ever had girl dogs. A lot of good aunts and girl cousins, and like a really strong friend group growing
That
up.
female energy.
Of females. And so I think this is balancing out the rest of my life, maybe.
Oh, so you're
I
calling
never
it
had
karma.
brothers, maybe a little bit. I know when I was little and I found out my sister was a girl at their ultrasound, I argued with the lady. I was like, no, it's a boy. Because for some reason I really wanted a brother. And I never got one. And so now I have
Careful what you wish
4.
for.
Now you
Now
have
there's
4
four.
Now
brothers.
you
And
have-
my
yeah.
and my 2 brothers.
Yes. So, well, this one's my husband. So I have 3 brothers.
You have to claim that one.
Yeah. And his brothers. And so
I was one of 3
I think
boys.
it's balancing out.
And her dad's pretty brother vibes.
His dad.
My
he's-
dad.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the
He's
bros.
probably
Big
watching.
bro.
He's a bro.
So what are you gonna do on the road, Keegan? I mean, like you're gonna be completely like cut off from the female world. How do we help you?
Hey,
What were you about to say?
not so. So many fans are
I was
females.
about to say,
Aw,
yeah.
I love that.
There's been many times when I think I've accidentally kept some of them prisoner after the show. They come up to
Can we
me
just talk
to
to
talk to me because they're excited, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh. And
There's some
I talked to
Keegan
them for like an hour.
some Keegan stands out there. You know, she has
I
some
love
like
that.
solo parts and they'll just cheer for her like crazy.
So there's definitely lots of female energy at the show.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, then y'all keep it up. When you go and see them on the road, make sure you're giving Keegan all the love, and don't forget to reach out on the DMs because now we know she's like running most of the socials too. So
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
Chicas in my DMs, stay out of my life now.
Inside jokes.
Shout out Brian Jordan Alvarez.
Our favorite.
Oh, yeah.
He's our favorite musician.
Better than Tom York.
speaking of musicians, by the way, have you? I mean, I'm sure you've noticed it, but like, why do you think this sound is getting so popular, even on a top 40 range? You talk about Lumineers and Noah
crazy.
Khan, even Hosier to some extent. Like, this sound is really having this beautiful resurgence right now, and people are hearing it for the first time, albeit in a more of a pop sense. But why do you think that is?
People, I got a thought. People want authenticity. I've always, especially now, like I think there's just so
Yes.
much AI and algorithm and social media and, you know, fill in the blank. Like people, there's something about just like a person in a room playing music that you can't replicate. You know what I mean? And it's
I love
like,
it.
I don't know. I think that's really valuable. And for everything out there, all the questions of like, is AI art going to take over artists? Like, you know, or
Oh no.
are we, you know, I can't speak to like factory jobs, I guess, but I
I'd
do
like to
think,
see them make a nice Chardonnay.
yeah, heck
you know?
yeah, man. I'm telling you.
I'd like to see AI make a kick-ass Chardonnay.
Yes, right.
We're gonna leave that to the jam sellers people. They do it very,
right.
very
Oh
well.
my gosh,
But
tell
you're
me.
right. Like when you talk about artistry, and especially with these deep fakes and whatnot that are coming out, I mean, as an artist, you have to be aware of it. So to circle back around to what you said, yeah, I think it's the authenticity that,
ma'am.
you know, maybe is what's drawing people into this music because it is taken off. And I hope you guys take off along with it. If you guys haven't had a chance to yet, go download Golden. It is out into the world and add them to your playlists as well and go see them out on the road. And if you enjoy a lovely glass of wine along the way, please do, or water, must hydrate
Heck yes.
as well. Do you guys have a favorite, like a flavor of wine, a varietal per se?
I am
I can talk to you.
I am a sucker for a Sauv Blanc.
Oh yeah,
Any of them. Chilean, New Zealand,
Butter.
one's
California.
good, too.
Yeah,
Butter.
Butters.
Tell me about it.
Which is a Californian. If
New
You're
world, new world, if you will.
is the
New
butter?
World wine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
is that only like because it's hot outside right now, or is that an all year thing?
Well,
think
I
we
should
like
I
it
should
all year.
preface.
Yeah.
I like most wines, most varietals. I haven't tried one that I have spat out of my mouth, so to speak.
Nice.
I think it's.
But Sauv Blanc is, I'm a sucker. That's why I say I'm a sucker.
Oh, I love that. What about you, Keegan?
Oh man. Okay.
If you had to pick one.
My favorite are the Italian reds,
Yum.
specifically the ones made in the Appassimento style.
She knows her stuff.
We get really into wine. Do you want me to? I have the wine Bible
Let me get
right
it.
here.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of my adult hobby, is learning about how wine.
That
The
is
regular
so cool.
sommelier.
Well, when you come to Napa, you've got to come hang out with us in the tasting room.
We
We
need
can
to
talk
come. We're right
Ripasso and
there.
all the things all
Oh,
day
that
long.
sounds
Yeah.
great. But
Oh, you
I
do
mean,
have the wine bub.
I
We
do
do.
like.
I got it for her for Christmas.
Yeah.
Aw.
I like most wines though. I'm really liking this Pinot Noir right now, which is apparently new.
It's so
It's
Wait,
brand new.
It's so good.
Not this one.
my glass.
This one.
Love butter
Yeah.
wines.
It's good.
Did you know that there's a butter for any occasion, y'all? With the new tropical butter Sauv Blanc and the juicy butter Pinot Noir. And the juicy butter Pinot Noir, I just had 2 glasses of it, and I am so happy right now.
Well, don't share it because it's hard to find right now. It's so popular. So.
Oh, never
There
mind.
was only
It's all
one
for me.
place, and here I saw that.
Oh, wow.
Maddie, what do you like other than the Pinot?
I mean, the juicy butter Pinot Noir is killer. No, me and Wilson were just talking. We love reds. We're red
Yeah.
guys.
We're
We love red meat and red wine.
or red wine guys. We believe in the essence of things, ontologically, as it were.
There's
Ontologically.
that word again. Everybody's looking it up again,
Red blood.
Ontological studies.
as it were. Andrew, do you have a fave?
Look, I have really enjoyed the Cabernet
You've been
tonight.
drinking the
I have
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. It's not.
We don't have
Cab's the
Cabernet.
red.
That's
Forgive
how
me.
many glasses
I'm
he's
gonna say,
got.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
having
right.
a shard.
If that tells you anything about my wine
Would that be
knowledge,
a
The
big-
bitter Chardonnay. That's
I
the staple.
no, I recently was in Italy this summer, and we got to
Lucky.
enjoy some. I was super lucky. I got to really enjoy some reds at night. I think red at night, white
Right,
during
during
the
the
day.
day,
It's kind of my
yeah.
jam.
That's
how I like.
pretty
It's my jam cellar, if you will.
That's your jam cellar. Oh, that's a
Thank you.
beautiful,
Man.
beautiful segue, my
Speaking of
friend.
yes.
yeah. Speaking
We
of
are.
cellar.
We got about. I want to say about 14 minutes left here,
Okay.
and I definitely do not
Oh,
want to
nice.
scrimp out on the music because everybody's thoroughly enjoying the sound and the vibe. And you have
chat.
lots of new music to be playing with the new album out too. What would you like to play for us next?
I think we're gonna go back. So we kind of played the first 3 songs were brand new songs from the album, and the last one, October, was kind of our our main jam that we've
From the
had
EP.
out from the EP for a few years. It's been out for a few years, and this next one is actually we put out last summer, so we're splitting the difference.
Nice.
And we all wrote this one together. It's very special to us. It's kind of like our moment in the set where we hit everybody with the harmonies, and because we all sing actually, all 5 of us.
Yeah.
Which makes it really fun for us to harmonize together. And so this one is called Joanna.
Joanna here with Happy Landing. It's the Jam Happy Hour.
Call me when you get back home. I'll be waiting by my phone. Oh, Joanna, hello, Indiana. Settled car, driving alright. Will it make it through the night? Oh, Joanna, hello, Indiana. Oh, oh, oh. Joanna, my friend, look where the time went. The older you get, the faster you live. Now we're watching the world end. Call me when you get back home. I'll be waiting by my phone. Oh, Joanna, hello, Indiana. Settled car, driving alright. Will it make it through the night? Oh, Joanna, hello, Indiana. Call me when you get back home. I'll be waiting by my phone. Oh, Joanna, hello, Indiana. Settled car, driving alright. Will it make it through the night? Oh, Joanna.
on Jam Happy Hour.
It all comes falling apart. Will you be there? Will you be there? It all comes falling apart. Will you be there? Will you be there? It all comes falling apart. Will you be there? Will you be there? It all comes falling apart. Will you be there? Will you be there? It all comes falling apart. Will you be there? Will you be there? It all comes falling apart.
That is a lot of harmony going on in one place. And that's not something you hear very often, outside of, kind of in this sound. Is there any other band that you kind of take any vocal cues from that are doing that kind of same sound right now?
Yeah. I got a
on
couple
to them.
for you. It is very rare. We're very lucky that all 5 of us could sing.
Right.
I grew up, and I think a lot of us grew up on Eagles, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, America. Like, I grew up singing those songs.
Blue Jean Committee,
And then
definitely.
Blue Jean
Steely
Committee.
Dan.
And then, Steely Dan. And then today, it's like Head and Heart is kind of what,
Yeah.
got me into this genre when I was younger. And it's like their harmonies
bonded
are
over-
just so beautiful.
Yeah, we bonded over some Dawes for real.
Dawes.
It's
Brook
always
in
in
the
my
Bluff has
pocket.
Yeah.
a lot of
That's a good
harmony.
current band.
That's
You
the
guys
best
don't know
best
Brook in the
things
Bluff?
that-
Yeah, they're another
Yeah.
great
Brook in the
one.
Bluff, another
Brook in the
great
Bluff's a
harmony
great
band.
one. Between, honestly, between Rivers and Roads and some Dawes songs like all your favorite bands, those are things that we just sing together in emotional moments because the songs are great. It doesn't even have to do with being in a band at this point. It's like
Right.
those songs are just worth singing together if you can all sing them.
There's a joy to it. There's a joy
Yeah.
to singing, and there's also a joy to performing, with the instruments as well. All of y'all are multitasking on stage and whatnot. It's not pick your favorite child kind of a question, but do you get more joy from a great vocal or from a great instrumental?
Wow.
Like,
Stumped
for
'em.
when we're playing. Yeah, thank you.
Got
You jammed me up.
Nice.
Yeah, when we're playing or when we're listening to music?
Just either or, like when you're like having a really crummy day and you're in the car and a song comes on and all of a sudden you're screaming at the top of your lungs, kind of a feeling, singing, screaming kind of a way. Or like when you hit the chords just perfectly. I can't play instruments, so I don't know. That's where my curiosity comes
That's
from.
probably
like,
not true, but
I can't. I mean,
You just
I believe
haven't
in you,
tried
though.
yet. You just haven't tried yet.
anyone can cook, as they say.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone
more Remy references.
Yes.
Anyone can
I'm
cook.
blank for a second. What is that from? That's so brilliant. Especially in
Maybe
this
it's an
situation.
equal kind of joy coming from both. Then
I'm a vocals
yeah.
guy. To answer your question, I love like if a band or an artist has just a killer vocal, like a killer lead vocalist. I don't know. It does something to me more so than like I play
It's
the
unique
drums. It's like
to you.
yeah, you have the most stress relief out of them all.
It's unique to
you
you.
get to beat
So
things.
your voice is unique to you. It's like you could pick up the same guitar with the same pedals running through the same amp and sound.
yeah, that's a
Play
good
it
point.
differently, but like the tone will be the same, but like your own voice is like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really, really special thing.
Yeah.
Well, and I bet when all 5 of you guys hit it at the same time, though, that's
It's
got to be
really
pretty
nice.
like
It's like,
euphoric.
Well,
it's cool.
Yeah, it's hard to not be so fired up about it when we're fortunate that our voices layer together well. I feel like
Yeah.
it's always been a thing that we try to make the most of, and we've written around that like, hey man, we just from the very beginning, we just liked getting in a room and getting on stage, getting all the sound set up, and go, okay, let's sing something together.
Yeah, right. It's like we just can't wait to get in front of the mic.
Yeah, man.
Well, maybe you just kind of answered my own question then. We have time for one more song here with Happy Landing and the Jam Happy Hour. What would you like to take us out with this evening?
All right, we'll probably do one that we put out last summer as well. It's kind of one that sat on the shelf for a few years, like we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
And then it just kind of, I was like, well, I have this song. It's called Arkansas, and they were like, oh my gosh, yeah, let's do it. And we finished it, and we put it out last summer. And now it's the song we end every live show with. It's really, really energetic. We get everybody jumping around.
Nice.
This will be a lot more stripped back, but and slower, but it's a really fun song. So if you guys get a chance to come see us live, check out our tour dates. We'd love to see you out there.
Absolutely.
The song's
Arkansas.
called
your
Arkansas.
face.
Your face. Happy Landing. Enjoy.
Joe, critique, stepping off the train in the summer heat. I don't know a thing about love. All I know is you can't give up. You can't give up. Sat me down behind the bar. Ain't it funny where we are? All our friends are getting married. We're alone in Arkansas. 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 Oh, Arkansas. Oh, Arkansas. Everybody looks the same these days. Lucky you haven't changed. You haven't changed. You haven't changed. You haven't changed. Arkansas. 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 Do you think about when we were young and time was on our side? And do you think if everything went wrong, we'd still be fine? Whoa, but everybody looks the same these days. Funny you haven't changed. You haven't changed. You haven't changed. You haven't changed. Oh, 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 oh. Arkansas. Arkansas. Arkansas.
Arkansas finishing up the Jam Happy Hour with Happy Landing. Ironically enough, not on the tour coming up. But if you do want to experience Happy Landings live, please go check out all the dates on their Instagram and all their socials. Thank you guys so much. What a fun hour.
Thanks for
Cheers to
having
you.
us. Cheers to you.
time.
Cheers to Jam Cellars.
Thanks for your talent and thanks for your time. And we cannot wait to catch you out on the road. And we'll split some of the Pinot and the Sauv and all the good things
I will do
together.
it.
So
Sounds
thank you for
good.
being here.
Till we meet again.
for having
We'll
us.
see you in
Till we
Napa
meet again.
someday. Okay.